Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Norma. I also go by Gogo Stomy, and this is my YouTube channel. For those of you who are returning to watch my videos, thank you guys. I see you guys. You guys are my... I don't know what I can do for you guys, honestly, because you guys keep on coming back to watch my videos even when sometimes I just go. But yeah, when I do upload, I was shocked with last week's the other week I uploaded a video after I hadn't uploaded in a very long time, and you guys came through, man. You came through, you watched my video, you left your likes and your comments, and I appreciate that. Truly, I do appreciate it. So thank you so much. And for those of you who are seeing this face for the first time, welcome. This is my channel. Please, I hope you like it. I hope you do stay. I hope you enjoy. Join the family by subscribing, guys. I need more of you guys to subscribe to my channel because it's time to grow. I mean, I'm back. I told you I'm back. I'm back, and things are about to get heated and spicy in here. So do the right thing. Subscribe to this channel. Okay. So without wasting any time, guys, I'm gonna apologize for the lighting of this video first. Before, I don't like the lighting. I don't know how it's coming on your side because the weather is dull today. It's not bright, it's cloudy. I have my ring light on, but it's trying, but yeah, I need a bigger ring light, I guess. So as long as you guys can see me, because I'm shooting from a good quality camera, so you guys can see me, I'm not blurry. Yeah. So yeah, do excuse the dullness. I tried, but yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this video. So guys, yeah, you've already seen the title of this video. Yeah, this video I'm gonna be telling you about how my man slept with my friends, or how my friends slept with my men. I don't know which way to put it, because either way, my friends betrayed me and my man also betrayed me. So for this video, Sana, we're gonna be drinking because it's a lot.
What's Neo?
It's just a lot. So we're gonna be drinking this. Focus, child. Focus. There you go. I don't know how to pronounce this. Chateau Del Rey. One friend of mine calls it Chitao. So we're just gonna be saying we're drinking Chitao. So we're gonna be drinking this. It's wine. Yeah. We're gonna be drinking this, and we're gonna be chatting about how in Dodayami did this with my friends. I'm bilingual, by the way, so I'll be including all languages that I know how to speak. I speak so many languages, so I'll be... Yes, I won't be drinking straight from the can because yeah, I got my champagne glass. It broke, so it just looks like a cute stemless champagne glass. You know, I've seen these in the market. So the stem broke, and I was like, I'm not throwing this away. It looks like a cute stemless champagne glass. So let's pour in some. Gonna be drinking from this. Ooh. Child, this thing is so small. Hey, this is so small, by the way, but okay, siyasela. I need a drink for this video. It's a lot going on in this video, so let me just pour in some of that in there. I can't believe everything fit in here. Hi, one thing about me, I will fill up my glass because I will fill it up. So guys, I'm gonna talk about a few friends in this video, and obviously I'm not gonna say their real names. I'm all gonna give them names, okay? I'm all gonna give them names. These people, yeah, did they do with my man. So I'm gonna start with friend number one. We're going to call her, we're gonna give her a name. What can we call her? We're going to call her Sally. I don't know why, but we're gonna call her Sally. Who's Sally? Yeah. So with what happened with Sally is that I didn't know who Sally was to begin with. Hey, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know she existed or anything. Guys, I was just in a relationship with my man, and yeah, we were so young. By the way, this happened years ago. That is why I'm so confident to speak about it, because yeah, it happened. I'm over it. Yeah. So Usali, I didn't know who she was, guys. So this happened the year I fell pregnant with my firstborn, Ayo. This was in 2015. It's 2015. I was pregnant for the first time, and me and my baby daddy were fighting, guys. When I tell you, me and that guy had always had a toxic relationship, I mean it. I truly do mean it. So him and I were fighting. I think I was about 6 months pregnant then. We had a fight. We had a really big fight, and yeah, my mom came to fetch me. She came, she was like, "Aunt, there's no way that you're going through all of this." So my mom came all the way from Guyana to Pretoria. She came and she got me. She's like, "Girl, let's go home. Okay, your baby daddy cannot be treating you this way, and he can see that you're heavily pregnant, you know." So my mom took me home, and yeah, while I was home, guy is busy with some girl. Obviously, I'm completely oblivious about all of these things. I'm home, I can't see anything. I'm cruising, I'm pregnant, I'm at home. My heart is broken, obviously, that okay, I'm at home, I'm pregnant. Hi. But it's okay. Me and baby daddy start fixing things over the phone. We start speaking, and we start, you know, fixing things like, okay, you should come home, blah 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 blah. Cut the long story short, baby daddy came all the way to Ghana. My mom was like, "You need to come and apologize. You need to come here to apologize." So he came. He got a couple of friends. They came. They accompanied him. He came and they did an apology and everything, and okay, we went back to Pretoria with baby daddy. Everything is now fine. Hi, now I'm back. Everything is fine. Everything is fine according to me. I'm thinking that I got Facebook me one and then I'm on Facebook, and then I'm seeing a friend requests. Some girl called Sally. Obviously this is not her real name, but yeah. Sally sends me a friend request. I'm like, oh, we got a few friends. We got a few mutual friends. Why not? Anyways, she must also be in the Niger industry. She must also be a Jolofina, because clearly we got mutual friends. Okay, fine. I accept the friend request. How? Usali doesn't waste time, guys. She jumps straight into my likes. She's liking my pictures. She's giving me comments. She's showing me all sorts of love. She's commenting on pictures of me and baby daddy. And I'm like, oh, this is a nice girl. Okay, I'm gonna comment back. You know, now we start having that type of a friendship that, okay, we comment and everything. So Usali was cousins with how can I put this? She was cousins with baby daddy's friend's girlfriend. My baby daddy had a housemate. Then we were living together in a house with other housemates. His housemate, right, had a girlfriend, and that was Usali's cousin. Okay, fine. So think about drinking. Hi. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna burp because I'm drinking, and obviously so forgive me. Hi. So okay, fine. She starts coming around the house, saying, okay, fine, coming to visit her cousin, who's okay. He obviously is always around the house as well, because her boyfriend stays with us. Okay, fine. Fast forward, I give birth. Now me and Sally are close, guys. We're close, we talk and stuff. I give birth. They do a naming ceremony for my baby. Sally comes, obviously, because she's welcome. She's my friend, you know. Sally comes. Everything is all good. Now me and baby daddy had moved to our own apartment, because obviously we have a baby. We couldn't be staying there with other housemates anymore because we have a baby. Now she even came. Guys, the way I loved Usali, I loved Sally so much that I remember teaching her how to draw her brows. I gave her some good quality foundation. She was my friend, she was my girl. I always wanted her to be the, when I went to school. By then I was going to Boston. When I would go to school, when I came back, before I could go home to my apartment, I would pass by Sally's place, talk to her, give her a foundation, give her things. I liked her. She was my friend. Hey. And the funny thing is that every time me and baby daddy would fight, I would take a taxi, go to Sally's flat, and just to unwind. I'm busy pouring out my heart and telling Sally all my issues with my boyfriend and all of that, and Sally's being there for me. She's like, oh no, but hey guys. So okay, fine. Now it's almost a year, 9 months. I remember this vividly. 9 months down the line, I remember I had a fight with baby daddy, and I ran to her place, and now we've been talking over the phone with baby daddy, and he came to fetch me at her place, and she was like, oh, can you tell your man to please give me some money, I'm so broke and stuff. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I get in the car and I'm like, oh, can you please give me, I remember it was $70 or something, and he gave me, I think, $100 or $150, and I gave it to her, and he was just there watching, and then we left. Guys, this guy watched me build a friendship with Usali for over 9 months, and he didn't say a word. He could have said, like, you know what, I'm uncomfortable with this because your friend and I have history, and it would have hurt, of course, but I would have been like, okay, girl, we can't be friends because you and my man have history, and it just can't work. But no, guy he watched me become friends with her. Girl also didn't say anything until one day, Sally decided, this is after me and baby daddy had a fight, and he came to get me. I gave her the money, and then I go back to our apartment. Guys, Sally, she sends me a WhatsApp. She's like, friend, I need to tell you something, and please don't get mad at me. And I'm like, what is it? She's like, please don't get mad at me. You've been a good friend to me, and I've grown to love you. You've been like a sister to me, and I feel like I need to tell you something. I need to tell you the truth. Please promise me we're going to continue being friends. Now I start being scared. What could it be that would make me like to ever not want to see her again? I'm like, girl, just talk. Now I'm burning. Girl drops the bomb on me. She's like, me and your baby daddy, we fucked. What? What? You what? With who? Okay, fine. She tells me she and my baby daddy fucked, and I'm like, oh, when was this? She's like, no, you went home to Limpopo. You were at Limpopo. You were pregnant then, and yeah, we fucked. I'm like, how many times? She's like, no, I don't remember. I think maybe 3 times. I'm like, what? Hey, you guys enjoyed each other so much that you decided to do it more than once, more than 2 times. Hey, 3 times. I wanted to die. Can you believe? Oh, guys, my heart broke there. It broke. I was like, hey. The way I cried, guys. I was like, the betrayal I felt that day. I was like, okay, now how do I confront this nigga? Because I just came back, things had just gotten better. I'm like, okay, one thing about me, I'm good with timing. I don't just like, sometimes I do overreact when I'm angry and you're trying to make me an ass. I will overreact. But sometimes I get my time where, okay, I know, okay, fine, now I gotta use timing. I'm like, okay. Okay, fine. and baby daddy. Now we're busy with the makeup, ting ting. We're busy. It's hot. Like you know how makeup sex is. You know that, okay, when you fight with your bae and then you guys fix things and you do the thing, it is hot. Now it's hot better than in the bedroom. After the eye, I'm lying on bae's chest and then I'm like, babe, I know what happened between you and Sally. And his heart would like, I'm laying on his chest, remember? And I could hear his heart go, 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 go. I'm like, you're so guilty. You're fucking guilty. You're guilty. We're guilty, Sana. Why is your heart racing? His heart started racing. And I told him that, oh no, she told me everything. And I started crying because he's like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me all this? I felt so betrayed, guys. I felt so betrayed. It left a very huge wound in my heart from both of them. I couldn't tell. I was like, this girl, I didn't even know her. She could have stayed in her lane. Hey, she could have stayed in her lane. She came into my life. Hey, she came into my life. I didn't even know who she was, and she stayed. We created. I don't know what her intentions were when she came into my life. I clearly don't know what could be your intentions when you go into someone's life knowing very well you used to do the thing with their man. Do you go in with good intentions? I don't know. I don't understand. So that's how friend number one slept with my man. Actually, that's how my man slept with my. I don't know how to put the situation with friend number one. Okay, I really don't. So, but yeah, I'm going to move on to friend number two. Okay, with friend number two, hey, yeah, I needed that long sip because with friend number two, it hurt like I don't know what. Friend number two was my best friend, guys. Friend number two was my best friend, and I'm talking besties since we were kids. I'm talking besties since we were in high school type of shit. Yeah, we were best friends since we were like, I don't know, 14. And we've been through a lot of things together with Ubesti. So this one really hurts. Ooh. This one really did it. Like it really hit the spot. It really hit the spot because yeah, you can just imagine. It really hit the spot. This thing, guys, by the way, this thing is 7% volume. I don't know if it can focus. Can you see? Can you all see that? This thing is 7% alcohol volume in it. It's on trapa. It's on trapa. I'm about to finish this video a bit tipsy, but anyways, I didn't want to do it sober. So friend number two was Bestie, so we're just gonna call her Bestie because obviously she was my best friend. I'm not gonna mention any names. I'm gonna call her Bestie. So with Bestie, after high school we all went our separate ways. She went to varsity, I went to Pretoria. I was trying my way with varsity, and that was the years that Iluzi was just knocking me like, yeah, you need to go to us. And I'm like, no, but I'm in the city. It was that year I ended up dropping out. I ended up, and that year, obviously, I don't want to lie, I cut off a lot of people from home. A lot of people that I went to school with, I cut them off. I cut them off. Like, I didn't want people from home to know my life, because now I had a new life. I had started joining with Nigerians, and you know what it's like back then when we were doing the things with Nigerians, guys. Now it's the it thing. Everybody wants a Nigerian. Everybody wants to be a Jolofina. They call them Jolofinas now. A Jolofina is a girl who dates a Nigerian, by the way. Back then when it was us, it was like, yeah. So I started jolling around with Nigerians because I discovered, oh, they are such a vibe. These people are a vibe. Those people are a vibe. I'm telling you, Nigerians are a vibe. I'll forever be grateful for that phase of my life, having experienced that, jolling with Nigerians and drinking their drinks and eating their money. Those were the years for me. And I'm talking, these were the years when I was about 19, 20, 21. Those were the years. So that's pretty much my time. So yeah, back to the story. I cut everyone off, but bestie, she came to Pretoria and she looked for me. She saw there was a Nigerian boyfriend of mine that I was dating then, and he would tag me when he posted me. Back then, Facebook settings were not very advanced, so if somebody tagged you, oh my god, there's goats in my yard. Okay, I don't have time to go and chase after goats. I'm just gonna let them eat the grass out there. Yeah. So, this guy used to tag me, and when he used to tag me, and she traced me through him, and then she saw him. When she saw him in town, she's like, I know you. You're my best friend's boyfriend. You better show me her flat now. You better take me to her apartment. And guess what? My boyfriend did, guys. My boyfriend showed up at my apartment and he rang my phone, and I answered like, no, come downstairs. I went downstairs and I'm like, oh, it's the bomba. Of course I was happy to see my best friend, but I was like, okay, is she gonna like my new lifestyle? Is she gonna judge? But anyways, I'm gonna plug her in because this is me now. I'm gonna plug her, and so I did. I plugged bestie into this new Jolofina world. I got her own jollof. I remember I had a jollof nigga in Midrand, and yeah, we went to Midrand. These people, when they're starting off, they live in groups. Yeah, they share apartments and houses and stuff until one is well off and they can move off to, oh shit, what did I do? Excuse me. Until they are well off enough to move and stay by their own. So we went to Midrand. I told my jollof guy that, okay, fine, I have my Frenchies over. Can you hook it up with one of your friends there? And he was like, cool. And then we went there. It was a vibe. You know how, yeah, Nigerians are a vibe. So it was a vibe. I mean, there's food, there's alcohol, and obviously there's money in the morning. There's mavuso, and obviously there's money in the morning. And guys, with Nigerians, it's not even a thing of Tengisa, or I don't know. I don't want to say the word here on YouTube because I don't want this video to get reported for saying such word. But it's not like Oshabis. It's just who they are. They want to give their girl money. When she comes visiting, when she leaves, Nigerians will call you when they are balling. If a Nigerian nigga calls you, he has, I don't know now. I'm talking about things that happened 9-10 years ago. Okay, it's been a long time ago. So okay, fine. Yeah, they give us money. It's all good. We can do whatever we want. So girl now is in the industry now. She knows how to roll with the Nigerians. It's all good. Bestie bomba. Now every time she comes back from her university, because she didn't start in Pretoria. Every time she came back from her university, she would stop in Pretoria because Pretoria is a vibe, guys. Before you die, you must live in Pretoria, please, I beg. So okay, fine. Now with that happening, obviously now I end up being in a stable relationship with baby daddy. Obviously she's my bestie and she's now in my world. I introduced her to one of my base friends, And so she would come over to our complex, so she knew my nigga, and she got used to him and stuff like that. And okay, fine, now she has her own man who's my best friend. So it's simple. When she comes around, I can just see her. We're in the same complex. I can just go upstairs to her place, she can just come downstairs to her place. It's that thing that, okay, we know each other now, it's all good. That became her man. Okay, that became her man. And obviously back then we were young, we had other niggas that would, you know, play around with, because when we were not with our mains, but those were our mains. Okay, so okay, fine. Fast forward, I remember I had a fight again with my baby daddy, and it was toxic. It was so toxic. Yeah, it was so bad, guys. This fight deserves its own story time. But yeah, I left. To cut the story short, I left. And obviously I told my bestie that, you know what, I gotta go. I'm going home. I don't feel good. I'm going home. And she's like, oh yeah, if you need to go home, you go on, girl, go home and stuff like that. So yeah, I took my baby, and I think my sister was there. She had come to visit. My sister witnessed all of this toxicity happening. My sister saw all of that thing. She was also involved in, she was also victimized. So we left, we went back home, and guess what? Bestie takes her friend behind my back, and they go to my apartment. She claims, because when I found out that she had been to my apartment when I later came back, and I asked her, why would you go to my apartment when I just left and I just told you me and baby daddy were having a fight and you still went there? She claims, no, I was going there to be with my nigga, because her man had now found a stable girlfriend that he was staying with. So I'm guessing they needed a place to shag, and she thought going to my apartment to shag there would be fine. And the funny thing is that she took a female friend with. I know the girl. She's from my hometown as well. She took that friend and they went. Okay, who was the other friend going there for? When I told her, okay, so why did you take your friend? She was like, oh, I just took her along with my friend. Your boyfriend is not even my friend's type. I'm like, really? But why did you take her? Why did you even go to my place to think that was an appropriate place to shag? It's like, no, we didn't even shag there. And then why did you even go there? You knew I was out because I was mad. But you went behind my back and you went there and you took your friend. Hi, that was red flag number 1. I should have seen it from there, but me is delulu, okay? One thing about me, I'm so delulu. I can be so delulu, but you know, I can act dumb when I'm not actually dumb. But fast forward, her and I had a fallout. We had a fallout because, remember the mid-rent guy that I told you about, the one that I asked his nigga, my mid-rent nigga, that I asked to hook up my bestie with his nigga? Remember that one? Yes. I remember I was at home, I was back at home, maybe Dad and I were separated. I don't know how many times I broke up with that guy. Yeah, that time, she calls me, I'm at home, she's like, oh yeah, I'm with your mid-rent guy, do you mind if I date him? I'm like, yeah, do I mind if you date my nigga or someone that was my nigga? What happened to girl code? I'm like, okay, you're already with him anyways. Even if I say no, you guys have already established your relationship or whatever kind of relationship you're having. It's cool, hun. So she goes ahead and she's with him, and she's always telling me how he's buying her this, he bought her a phone, he's giving her money, I'm like, hey, now wow. That's all life be, but it's okay. Genuinely, we go ahead with our friendship, because then I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with our second baby. She's busy with my old nigga there. It's okay. Down the line, she comes back to me on some, oh, I'm pregnant, I need your advice, I don't think I'm ready, what can you do? This time I'm pregnant. I'm heavily pregnant, almost like 7-8 months pregnant. I'm like, oh, you're pregnant? Go, me too. Hey, And no, girl wasn't pregnant. She was faking it. She was just buying her way into me telling her that I'm pregnant for real, because she later confessed that she was on a Facebook live, and one of my friends were talking about me, and they mentioned that I was pregnant, and she picked it up from there that I was pregnant. And by that time she was already fucking with my baby daddy. She was already messing with my baby daddy. And yeah, so I let it go. I was at home because baby daddy had denied our daughter's pregnancy. He was like, no, the baby is not mine, knowing very well it was his. But I was like, okay, because I wanted the baby, and my mom, well, she was still alive, she was like, please don't abort the baby. And his parents as well, when I told them, okay, I'm pregnant but your son is saying otherwise, they were like, no, please have that child. So I did. I had the child because I really wanted to, not because my mom or his mom and his dad, and I wanted the child. So I had the baby. I had my daughter, beautiful. She's my twin. Have you guys seen my daughter? She's so beautiful. So yeah, okay, fine. After that, I gave birth to my daughter. My baby dad and I kind of fixed things, and he came. My mom passed away, and after my mom passed, we went back to Pretoria. He got an apartment, and we tried again, and then we tried again, right? So okay, fine. Now, how I found out bestie was, oh, my camera is almost dying, guys. When I say this thing has poor battery life, I have to be quick now. So guys, let me tell you how I found out. Now we're back together with baby daddy, and he had an old phone. Yeah, he had a small iPhone 8 like this that was just hanging around, because now he was using an iPhone X, right? So that small phone was just hanging around in the house doing nothing, blah 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 blah. One day I take the phone and I just go through the gallery. Guess what? I come across a screenshot of baby daddy and bestie on a video call. They were happy there in that video call. Everybody was all teeth out. They were so happy, and I'm like, what's it with this now? Could it be what I think it is? But you know what? I'm not gonna jump into conclusions. I'm not gonna ask this nigga, because obviously he's gonna deny. Do niggas ever admit to anything? He's gonna deny this whole thing. So you know what? I'm just gonna let it be. So I let it be. I let it slide. But it kept on eating me up. What's going on in that video call? What's happened? And this time, bestie and I are on a. We're good, guys. We're good. We call, like, she would call me. We would speak for like an hour. We're chatting, and every time she would call, I could see my baby daddy he would cringe, you know. Either he would leave and say he's going out to hang out with his friends, or he would just cringe. And I'm like, I know, mind you, I didn't ask about that. Yeah, I don't know where I was, but my camera overheated, and I had to put it down and shoot some TikToks because it had to cool off like that. So I was shooting some TikToks. I do have a TikTok account. I'm currently on, I think, 29k followers. It's Gogo Stormy. I'm the only Gogo Stormy, I think, on yeah, Gogo Stormy on TikTok. Please do follow me there. Follow me on Instagram. It's I think it's Life with Norma. I'll try and link my accounts there. But I'm back, and I think I was somewhere around where I was still telling you about bestie yeah, dating my guy, my matron guy. I was somewhere around there, so I'll just pick it up from there. So bestie dated my matron guy, and I just genuinely continued with the friendship like that. And when a few months down the line, I don't know what happened. She was still dating him, but she had her main nigga now, and she was just dating him for whatever reason. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how I promise you, I didn't contact him. I didn't have his contact anymore, but he contacted me, Midran guy, and he was like, oh hey, long time. I was like, oh, what's up, Ola? And so with that happening, I went and he was like, no, you need to come over. I just moved into my new place in Joburg, blah 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 blah. I think he was kind of bawling at the time, and yeah, he was like, come over. And I'm like, okay, you know, once your nigga, always your nigga. I'm like, okay. Now it's tricky because he been doing my friend. Now he wants me back, and I don't know how to go about this, because this was my man to begin with. Okay, she went behind my back to go and do him, and I was like, okay, cool, because you're already doing him anyways, go ahead and finish him. But now guy was back on some, you know, I miss you, and you know how niggas are, and you know how us girls can be delulu sometimes. I decided, okay, let me go see my nigga for old time's sake. So I go and I see him, and I upload a picture on my WhatsApp, and she could tell that I was in his place. She's like, oh, you're at Ola's place, blah, 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 blah. I was like, you need to chill, because you know for a fact that this was my nigga to begin with. You went behind my back and you did him, and I was okay with it. Why can't you be okay with me going back to my old nigga? It's not like I want to marry him or anything. He just asked me to come over. You don't even know for whatever reason. So I think maybe I catch up bestie like I catch my feelings. Go I catch up bestie. Okay, fine. She wonder because she had her man, her new man, and yeah, they moved to Cape Town. They started a new life there and stuff like that. I remember like, oh, okay, fine. Mina, but anyways, I hope you can put the story together. Okay, fine. I don't say anything about the picture and everything and whatever, whatnot. My phone's ringing. Man, I'm not taking calls because my camera is about to die and I need to finish this video. So yeah. So okay, cool. Let me fast forward this. Fast forward. Me and my baby get married in 2019. We get married. We throw a lavish wedding and all of that. After that, we go to Cape Town for our honeymoon, and obviously because I know I have a friend who stays in Cape Town, bestie, and my brother and I, my hubby and I, we heavy weed smokers. Like we just wanted to smoke some good weed, and her hubby also, her babe also, I don't know if they ended up getting married or whatever. I'm not pretty sure on that department, but yeah. Oh, this woman, will she stop calling my phone? I'm busy. So, okay, fine. I get to Cape Town. I hit her up. I'm like, hey, can you tell your man to hook us up with some of his fine, you know, weed dealers? And she takes forever to respond. And then I was like, yo, why are you taking forever to respond? Then she goes on and sends me a huge long paragraph over how she's letting go of this friendship. This friendship is not serving her anymore. I went ahead and I got married. I didn't even invite her. I didn't even make her a bridesmaid. And I'm like, girl, you slept with my man and you expect me to still invite you to my wedding and make you a bridesmaid? I'm like, hey, but this girl. And this time that I had never confronted her about it, but in my mind I'm like, girl, are you okay? But I didn't want to make much of it. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it go and enjoy my honeymoon, because really, yeah, she ended up giving us some weed guy anyway. The weed was proper, and after that I think she blocked me, and I was like, okay, cool, she's gonna block me. I don't know what she's mad about, because she's the one that slept with my man. Now she's mad that I didn't invite her to my wedding. I didn't make her. This phone is annoying me. I'm gonna go. I don't know what's wrong with WhatsApp. It never hangs up, ne? So I let it go, and then honeymoon's over. We're back in Pretoria. Life goes on. Months go by. We're not talking anymore ever since she dumped me because I didn't invite her to my wedding and stuff like that. Okay, fine. She comes back. Okay, one thing about her bestie, she's that type of a girl. She'll block me and she'll come back. She'll block me for months and months, and then she's gonna come back, and I keep on accepting her, like, girl, Because I love her, you know, she's my best friend. I love her. I have a strong bond with her. I really do love her. Even now, I'm talking, I still love her. Hi, okay, fine. She comes back. She calls me at 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm sleeping with my husband then, and we're waking up in the morning. We're dropping off the kids at school, and my husband goes, "You need to tell your people to stop calling you at 4 a.m. It's really annoying." And I'm like, I go off at him. I'm like, "Are you crazy? I don't have people that are calling me at 4 a.m." Because I was so sure who was gonna call me at 4 a.m. I'm like, "Are you crazy? Stop it with your shit." But we drop the kids off at school, and I come back and I check my phone, and I do find out my phone had been ringing on Instagram. I had missed around 4 Instagram calls around 4 a.m. and I open and I see, okay, it's Bestie. Okay, so I text her. I'm like, "Hey, what's up? I see your missed calls. What's up?" And she starts texting me, telling me on some, "Yeah, I slept with your man when you were pregnant." Yes, she confessed with it. She confessed it herself. "I slept with your man when you were pregnant with your daughter. Actually, when I told you I was pregnant, I was just faking it. I just wanted you to." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "No, yes, I slept with your man. We slept a couple of times. Please don't take it too personal. I was desperate for money, and he seemed like he was depressed with all your breakup. But I want you to know that he was always talking about you. Everything about me reminded him of you." So I was like, "So when you were pretending to be there for me in my pregnancy, you were busy enjoying my man's D." And guess what she says? She goes, "Oh no, I wasn't enjoying his D. Like, you know, I like bigger D." Eh?
Where my talk I have?
Yeah, she tells me, but like, in other words, she's telling me that my husband's D is small. She enjoys bigger D. I'm like, girl, I don't know how his D is overwhelming for me, but too little for you. I don't understand that part, but you know, it's okay. And then we end the conversation, and then a few hours later she calls me, because I confronted my husband about it, and I told him that listen, someone called me and they were telling me that Bestie called me, and she was telling me that you guys did your thing. And he was all defensive about it. "Oh no, I never did that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. She's lying. She actually slept with my friend. You remember my friend?" He mentions him. "You remember him? Yeah, she slept with him. She's such a bitch. We can call him and he will come." I'm not talking about, she could have done you and him. That's fine. I'm talking about you. Did you do my best friend? And he straight up denied it. Okay, let it go. So he goes out to hang out with his friends to avoid the whole drama, and she calls again a few hours later. I'm guessing now she was sober. She's like, "Oh, I really want to apologize on everything that I said. I was just drunk, and yeah, but do you really want to know the truth? I can prove to you that I'm not lying. At his apartment there was your son's crib. The crib was there on the side of his bed. I saw some of your son's things, blah 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 blah." And I was like, okay, yeah. "So you found out I was pregnant, and you went ahead and you did my baby daddy." Yeah, he was denying the whole pregnancy thing, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so how many times did you do it? And she was like, "No, did it a couple of times." I was like, "He did it that much, more than once? Y'all really enjoyed each other that much that you did it?" "Yeah, but I didn't enjoy my stay there because he was always talking about you. Even the wine that I drank, he would always say, 'Oh, Lala likes this wine.' By the way, he calls me Lala. That side of my life, they call me Lala. Lala likes this wine, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, you guys don't want to imagine the amount of heartbreak and the amount of betrayal I felt when she hung up the phone. When I hung up, I cried, guys. I cried my eyes out. And even though in the back of my mind I knew, because of the screenshots that I saw, I kind of wanted to be, oblivious about it, or I kind of wanted it to not be true, but it turns out it was true. And yeah, a girl confessed, and that was my truth. So yeah, fast forward, I'm gonna speak about friend number 3 quickly. Towards the end of our marriage, so I had made a friendship with some girl. We're still friends even now. I'm still friends with all of them except for girl number 1, Usali. I'm still pretty in good terms with Bestie. We're not friends because we haven't seen each other in a long time, but we're friends. Like, we talk. If I want to talk, I can call her. If she want to talk, we can call. We've talked about this whole thing. We've talked about it, and she apologized genuinely. She did. And also I accepted the apology genuinely, guys. I was like, okay, it's fine, because I really do love her. I know some of you might call me stupid or something, but I feel like our friendship, you guys, we've been through a lot of things. We've been there for each other. When she lost her mom, I was there for her. My mom was there for us. It's a lot. And when boys came in between us, it was, all of that happened. And some of you might question, oh, what if she does it again? But I feel like now we're both at different stages in life. I mean, she's grown, I'm grown. She's taking care of her and hers. I'm doing the same. Why not continue? Because I genuinely don't have any piece of hate inside of me that will make me hate my best friend like that. A lot of people who know the story are like, yo, how? Yo, women were I'm like, that's why I'm not you and you're not me. I'm me, and I'm cool with my bestie. I'm still cool with her. I miss her. If I do see her, we're gonna hang out. And yeah, we talked about it more than one time. So much that now when we do talk, we don't even talk about it anymore. We just talk about other things. We're that open with each other. And I think we both learned our lesson when it comes to guys, because guys, I'm not even with this guy anymore. So shafana, like, honestly, shafana. To me, I felt more betrayal from my man more than from the girls. And then lastly, towards the end of our marriage, my husband, I don't know if he was trying to just really end things with me or what he was trying to do there, but he himself, one thing about people who confess their shit to me, if you do things behind my back and you think I'm never gonna find out, you're gonna say it by yourself. You will confess it. He came to me and he confessed. He was like, this friend of yours that you like so much, do you know that I fucked her? First of all, niggas don't do that. My pet was about to die. And I was so much in denial. I asked her, I even showed him pictures. I'm like, you mean this girl? And he was like, yeah, her. I asked her, and Chomi was like, no, I didn't do it. I'm like, you know what, Chomi, my marriage is almost over anyways. Even if you did, I don't care anymore, and I still like you. Can we still be friends? And she's just like, okay. Yeah. So pretty much that is how my ex slept with all my besties and all the girls that I really, really liked. Yeah, he did that. And yeah, I don't want to lie, it really wounded our marriage so much. It was part of the reasons why our marriage would never work, because of those wounds. And as much as I've healed, you can still see the scars, because it did happen. So yeah, guys, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but friends and your relationships don't mix your relationship with friends. Take that from me, because yeah. And if your man hates your friends, trust me, there's something going on there. If your man does not like a certain friend, either he did this to her, he effed her, or he likes her. So be careful in that department. Okay, guys, so this is the end of this video, guys. Please like this video, leave a comment down in the comment section, share, please subscribe to my channel. You guys are not subscribing, and I need more subscribers now. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with a spiritual video next, and then after that I'll be back with a live update. So that I'll be updating you guys. How am I doing? What's up with my life now? But yeah, thanks for watching. I love you guys so much. Subscribe, nigga. It's free. I love you all.